Hello, I'm Denis Kosheev, the founder of Svaritanum project and Mama Nature band. Svaritanum workshop produces a wide range of crystal instruments and many people find it difficult to choose the best one. First, I will briefly describe what types of instruments we have and then go into more details about each one. If you visit Svaritanum website, you will see a section of crystal harps. These instruments have a limited number of notes and are tuned in a specific musical scale. They are very good for sound therapy, stage performance and also nice as a first instrument. The next section represents Crystalophones and Chromatic harps. These professional concert instruments are well suited for composing and performing music due to their full chromatic scale and wide range up to 3 octaves. You can also see a section with alchemical instruments. It's a more expensive range with a special coating, which gives the instrument unique look and adds a treble to the sound. Svaritanum workshop also makes quartz wind chimes, micro harps and chimes bars. These instruments have a different sound than crystal harps, complement them well and sound great on their own. Now I will focus on each type of instrument separately. Crystal harps make up a large part of the model line. These instruments have from 6 to 11 notes. Usually crystal harps are tuned in a diatonic scale, such as C major or D minor. These instruments are well suited for sound therapy, beautiful stage performances, or even dancing with the instrument. The crystal harp is also a wonderful instrument for home meditation and self-soothing. Svaritanum workshop can make the instrument tuned to any scale, key and frequency, such as 440, 432 or 444 Hz. The choice of these parameters depends on your objectives. For example, if you already have some instruments and you want to complement them with a crystal harp, it's better that they are tuned equally and sound harmonious together. If this is your first instrument, standard tunings are a very good choice. We have selected the optimal range of notes to bring out the sound of the resonators in the best possible way. If you have a set of singing bowls and want to add a new beautiful and unusual sound to them, this is a good choice. Crystal harp sounds great on its own or with singing bowls. If you're just beginning your journey in music or sound therapy, the crystal harp is also a good choice. The instrument is easy to play and you can enjoy performing it from the very first minutes. It's also a wonderful instrument for recreation and relaxation, calming the nerves. The harp will appeal to musicians looking for new and unusual sounds. But for the full range of musical possibilities, it's better to look at Crystalophones or Chromatic harp model. A special place is given to instruments tuned in pentatonics. They sound harmonious with any combinations of notes. You can just relax and improvise on the instrument without worry of playing the wrong note. Pentatonic harps with a large amount of notes will create a deep melodic drone, which will have a harmonizing effect for the listeners. Pentatonics are also comfortable when playing the crystal harp with another instrument, such as hand drum, at the same time. However, a full diatonic scale, such as a regular C major, gives much more room for musical expression. Unlike pentatonic, you can play many chords on such instrument. Each is great basis for improvisation with your voice or other instruments. If you find it difficult to choose a scale or you want to play a variety of scales on one instrument, Svaritanum Workshop produces a 13 notes chromatic version of the harp with the full octave, as well as Crystalophones. This instrument will be described a little later. Crystal harps differ by the size of the resonators. The sound gets louder, richer and deeper as the tube's diameter increases. If you want a no-compromise instrument with the deep ambient sound, the extra crystal harp range is your choice. These instruments have resonators with a diameter of 30 mm. If you travel a lot and compact size is a priority for you, it's better to go with the mini model. Due to the 20 mm tube diameter, this variety is lightweight and has small size. The mini harp will also suit people with the small palm. This instrument is easy and comfortable to hold in the hand for a long time. Mini harp can also be additionally equipped with the soft back for the tubes, so it is very convenient to transport it in the cabin of an airplane. If you can't decide between the extra and mini harp models, there is also the midi model with the 25 mm resonators. This is something in the between the extra and mini models in terms of size and sound. If you do not accept compromises, you can always do as I did, get two instruments, a big one for the studio and a small for traveling. If you want to play different musical scales or perform compositions, your choice is chromatic quartz instruments, which are 13 notes chromatic crystal harp and 2 or 3 octaves crystallophone. These models allow you to play many musical scales. This certainly increases the artistic expression of the instrument. You can create delicate shades of mood, going from major to minor, and add a mysticism by playing ancient Indian tunes. This model is well suited for musicians, composers, and those who want to take their sound therapy session to the next level. The chromatic model can be optionally equipped with the sustain pedal, which can be operated by hand or foot. The jewel of our model line is the Crystalophone. These are large concert instruments with the maximum sound control possibilities. You can play in all the ways that a crystal harp can while using a sustained pedal like a piano. Almost anything from classical music to contemporary jazz and pop music can be played on this instrument. We have a 2 and 3 octave models. They differ in size and price. Crystalophones will be very interesting for professional musicians and composers. It's a special chance for aspiring percussionists to establish themselves performing with a very unusual instrument while using the vibraphone technique. For a performer of marimba, vibraphone or similar instruments, it is not difficult to quickly switch to the crystallophone. Crystallophone has a patented design with the crossed notes, similar to Doppia harp. This makes the instrument compact and note navigation easy and doesn't require learning. If you want to make your instrument unique, we can coat any model, whether it's Crystal Harp, Chimes bar or Crystallophone, with a special coating. The coating is applied in a special chamber using the plasm method. As a result, a thin layer of metal oxides is formed, which is resistant to abrasion and has unusual colors. The coating can be iridescent, silver, gold, blue and other colors. Examples of such instruments can be seen in the Alchemical harps section. In the Chimes section you will find unusual quartz wind bells and chimes bars. These instruments are usually tuned in pentatonic and have a melodic celestial timbre, shimmering and tinkling. They sound higher than crystal harps due to the smaller 10mm resonators. The wind chime can be held in the hand or suspended. The chimes bar is also equipped with the convenient folding stand, thanks to which you can play with one hand. Also in this section you can find micro harps, the size of which are similar to a kalimba. These are very compact and affordable, almost pocket-sized instruments made of quartz, which will perfectly complement the bigger crystal harps or become a great gift. Thank you for your attention, I hope my review was useful. If you haven't found the instrument of your dream in our assortment, we can try to create it for you. Please contact us and describe your idea. Our contacts are in the description below this video. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to my channel, a lot of interesting content is coming.